After 2 Florida hurricanes in the space of 2 weeks, being without electricity once again, and repairing things, I realized I didn't have anything to post for a video. But that time also gave me a chance to ask myself exactly why I post videos on my small channel. So sit down, grab a coffee, and let me walk you through why you are important in my YouTube journey. Several years ago, I was very active on social media, including YouTube, and just got tired of it all and simply walked away. I mean it. I just stopped posting. I did that because I realized I'd gone so deep into the machine that I wasn't keeping in touch with very many friends in the real world. You know you've become isolated when you decide to have a party and realize you haven't been in touch with the people you want to invite for a long time. While I appreciated my online friends, I wanted to get back into the face-to-face world, and I did. During this time, I was only using YouTube for funny videos and tips on doing stuff. And then I ran into April Wilkerson. She was a female doing woodworking and made it look interesting. I'm one of those people who likes making things, so this was right down my alley to make things for my house. But woodworking tools can be expensive, so I started small. And as I got better, my friends began telling me I should sell some of them. This came at the right time as people were locking down for the pandemic. Orders started coming in for my items, and I used the money to buy the tools I needed to get serious about woodworking. It was also about this time that I started running into videos about people traveling in vans. I'm the adventurous type, and in addition to making things, also like to take trips to just look around. So this really got my interest. But I have to confess that I didn't know if I could pull off converting a van. And then I got the idea to resume my YouTube channel. And that is where you come in. I thought one or two of you would show up every week to watch me stumble through converting the van. But you would be my motivation. The last thing I would want to do was disappoint the 1 or 2 subscribers I would get. So I would have to keep going in converting the van. It seemed like a good plan for motivation. You can only imagine my surprise when 2,000 people viewed my I Bought a Van video and 268 subscribed. You helped me get the van done. And then I realized that I generally traveled around Florida with my boyfriend, but that relationship had ended. It felt strange traveling alone, and my little dog Sunny Girl didn't count, no matter how human she thinks she is. But as luck would have it, my friend Liz liked the idea of wandering, so she decided to come along and meet me at various places. It was on one of these trips that Liz told me about the garden she started, and it made sense as food prices were beginning to rise. I had always had a small garden, but Liz showed me how doing it on a larger scale made sense for both cost and self-sufficiency. So off I went, using my woodworking skills to add more raised beds to my backyard and grow my own food. And as long as I was doing it, it made sense to videotape my progress. And even more of you showed up. Vegetables take time to grow, so I adjusted my video uploads to once about every 10 days, which gave me time to work my regular job, take small trips, and still have time to film and edit videos. So now we come to the present day, and looking back, I have to admit, it has been fun and interesting to say the least. Other people have told me I should have a niche and pick one thing and stick to it, but that is not how my mind works. And every 10 days or so, you show up with suggestions, make comments, or just offer encouragement that keeps me going to make things or just poke something to see how it works. So sitting there in the hurricane semi-darkness, I realized that I have willingly become a one-person Truman Show. I like movies too, and like the idea that many of you I now regard as friends. Friends that enjoy my projects and the all over the place presentation of, look what I thought up now. And that motivates me to keep poking things to see what happens. So whether you know it or not, you are very important to my motivation. Just the thought that a number of you return ever so often to see what I'm up to is like winning the lottery, because I like trying things, and I'm glad you like seeing them. So if I haven't said it in the past, thank you for keeping me going. See you next time.